This video you are about to download, solve and explain more about partial variation. It gives an opportunity for you to understand the basic concepts and the logic to solve any question from WAEC, JAMB, NECOS and international exam on how to interpret word problems. This now specifies on partial variation. So we are using this opportunity to tell you that this video will give you a new insight about how to interpret a word problems. And don't forget to get more of our videos and get the links and download. Getting this video will surely help you to understand the basic concept of mathematics. So we give an authority in maths and we give a proper solution to maths questions. The cost of sinking a well, X meters, deep, varies partly as X and partly as SK. A well of this kind costs 180 naira if the depth is 30 meters and costs 280 naira if the depth is 40 meters. How deep is the well? The cost is 400 naira. So let's interpret according to the first statement. The first statement says the cost of sinking a well X meter deep varies partly as SK as this. Let the cost of sinking a well, represents C. Now, if it represents C and let A and B represents constants. So, if C represents the cost of sinking a well and A and B represent the constant, let's now interpret the statement. So what is the variations according to my videos that I've done that explain the partial variation? I explain that many conditions sometimes it affects only one situation, but at this constant, he said the depth of X meter deep. He said the cost of sinking a well X meter deep varies partly as also the deep, which is the X, and partly as S square, means that how the deep in 2 times. So it means C is varies partly as S, AX, plus B, S square. That is just what to try to explain. The cost is varies partly as S and partly as S square. The question now continues, says that a well of this kind costs 180 naira if the depth is 30 meters, telling us that if the cost is 180 naira and the depth which is X is equal to 30 meters. So let's substitute the two value into this equation, which we have 180 is equal to, what is the value of X? 30. We have a 30x plus B onto 30 square. So if in that condition we have 30x plus 900, 30a, sorry, is 30a plus 900b. But we can reduce the equation by, let's reduce by 30. Let's reduce by 30. We have 180 divided by 30 is equal to 30 over 8 divided by 30 plus 900b over 30. So, a continuation from this place, we can able to see that by the time this cancel this, we have 60. This cancel this, we have a. This cancel this, we have a 30b. So the equation gives us 60 is equal to a plus 30b. We have equation 1. So let me re-explain this equation very well. How does this equation goes? We have, when 30 divided 180, we have 6. So my explanation here is that the cost, which is 180 naira, and the depth is 30 meter, and the depth represents x. So if the depth represents x, and the same x, it said it is partly as s square. So therefore, that is how this able to have gone. So let's now represent this. Another value give us that if the cost is 280 naira and the depth, which is s, is equal to 40 meter, let's represent from this equation we have, which is c is equal to ax plus bs square. So by representing, we are now going to substitute the value of c and the value of x. So we now say that if c, which is 280, we said 280 is equal to constant, is equal to the cost, ax, what is our x? 40, a onto 40 plus b onto 40 square. So we have 280 is equal to 40a plus 1600b. So let's reduce by 40. Is equal to 40 over a, 160b over 40. So by the time this cancel, we have 7 is equal to, when it's cancelled, we have a, we have 40b. This is equation 2. So we have able to have gotten the value of equation 1 and equation 2. So our value here is to find the values of a and b before we continue. For finding the value of a and b, let's combine the two equations together to have 6 is equal to a plus 30b, equation 1. 7 is equal to a plus 40b, equation 2. Let's do something, subtract. Equation 2 from equation 1. So by putting like this, we have 6 is equal to a plus 30b onto 7 is equal to a plus 40b. Let's put minus. We have minus 1 is equal to minus 10b. Minus, we cancel minus. So b is equal to 1 over 10. So if b is equal to 1 over 10, Let's try to substitute from any of the equation. We have 6 is equal to A plus 30B. So if C is equal to A plus 30B, 6 is equal to A plus 30 times 1 over 10. This will cancel this. 6 is equal to A plus 3. Therefore, 6 minus 3 is equal to A. 3 is equal to A. Therefore, A is equal to 3. So now, we are now going to back to the equation to rewrite the value of A and B. We are now going to substitute the value. So the equations from it is, which we are able to have deduced from the beginning, said C is equal to AX plus BS squared. So there's something we call relationship. The relationship between C and X will now be C is equal to, what is the A? A is 3. We have 3x plus, what is B? 1 over 10. That is 1 over 10 times x squared. So we have C is equal to 3x plus x squared over 10. So this is the relationship between them. So if C is equal to 3x plus x squared over 10 is the relationship between C and X. But there is another condition given, that how deep is the well if the cost is 400. We are not given a cost to be 400. We are not to find the depth. So let's substitute the value of the depth of the cost constant. We have 400 is equal to 3x plus x squared over 10. So as at this equation, he has turned back to quadratic equation. It has back to quadratic equation that he has formed. This has formed a fraction which you must turn everything to a linear form. And how do we turn everything to a linear form? Multiply all through. Multiply all through by 10. So by multiply all through by 10, we have 10 to multiply 400 is equal to 10 times 3x plus 10 times x squared over 10. So we have 4,000 is equal to 30x plus x squared. So let's try to put equation together. X squared plus 30x minus 4,000 is equal to 0. As we're able to understand how we solve quadratic equation, for having 4,000, we can say that 4,000 can be gotten by having 80 times 50. Yes. So if we have a plus 80, we have plus 80 to multiply minus 50. We surely get minus 4,000. So we have x squared plus 80x minus 50x minus 4,000 is equal to 0. So let's try to split it 2 by 2. X onto x plus 80. Now minus 50 is common. Remain x plus 80 is equal to 0. X minus 50 onto x plus 80 is equal to 0. So from one of our video, you can go and watch when we have an equation like this, which will form a quadratic equation. So yeah, it let us to know that if you're able to watch that video, you see it. It let us to know that either of this will be 0, or x plus 80 is equal to 0, x is equal to 50 meter, or x is equal to minus 80 meter. Since we cannot consider minus, we cancel this, we accept this. So the depth of the well at 400 naira is S is 50 meter deep. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So thanks for watching this video.